Hello, welcome to Marbella Club Hills, one of my favourite developments on the whole of the Costa del Sol. And it's associated and included within the Marbella Club Golf Resort, which is one of my favourite places in the world. We're going to go and take a look at what it's all about. Follow me. So thanks for having us. Marbella Club Hills is one of my favourite projects on the Costa del Sol, and it's within Marbella Club Golf Resort, which is one of my favourite places in the world. And I think it's important that we understand what you're doing here, what you've done here, and the future things that are happening. Our listeners and our viewers will be keen to know what's involved, what the concept is, so please explain.
Okay, so before we go up to the project, I'm just going to explain briefly using the model. The total extension of the land is 160,000 square meters.
Wow.
Okay, and we just build the 6% of the plot.
Okay.
Which means we keep the nature as a focus and key point of the project.
That's important, isn't it, as well? Because when we're up in the hills, we have more land to enjoy and play with.
Exactly.
If this was down on the coast, it'd be nothing like this, would it?
We divided the project in two lands, okay? This is the North land and this is the South land, okay? Right now, we already finished phase one, which it's composed by apartments, okay? The blocks has just 5 units, okay? So it's not amazing. We wanted the blocks look more like villas rather than apartments, okay?
So each unit is a corner, isn't it?
Exactly.
Okay.
So we have 2 ground floors, 2 first floors, and only 1 penthouse.
Okay.
This is the total extension of the block with amazing rooftop terraces with amazing views. Okay, we already finished as well the amenities, which is our North Club. Okay, and our next phase will be the South land, which is going to have 10 villas. Private villas, private swimming pool, and private plots. Okay, sizes around 400 square meters and 500 square meters. Prices between 2 million and 4 million.
Okay, so pretty substantial family homes.
We will also build in this phase to make this to complete the amenities, tennis, paddle courts, and indoor swimming pool, and probably a second gym on this club.
Wow.
Okay, so everything will be shared by both phases.
Okay, that's great.
So all the owners will have access to both clubs.
Yeah.
So meaning that if you add the golf course, the Equestrian Centre, you have the whole package of outdoor sports, nature to enjoy, and you don't need to leave the area.
It's a very nice concept because I guess the homes that have been built here previously in Marbella Club Golf Resort have all been villas, haven't they?
Exactly.
With big plots, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 square meters, which obviously involve a lot of maintenance. I guess the concept of this is it's lock up and leave. So in terms of the northern side, has that all been built or have you...
we finished phase one,
which is that.
Whole part, okay?
Yeah.
We will have all the 2 phases of apartment which we didn't start it yet.
Okay.
But all this phase, it's completely finished. Also the amenities, the club, we have a covered gym, outdoor swimming pool which is also heated.
Oh, nice.
Sauna, hammam, okay? And we're right now selling the last units. We have 10 units available out of 50. And the next step would be pre-launching phase 2, which is going to be, I think, before the end of the year.
Okay. So if somebody wants something that's already built, there are options.
There are, exactly. We have units available. Of course, everything has first occupancy license.
Yeah.
And we have license to build in the whole plot.
Okay, fantastic. So that's really important because very often with a project that's under construction, of course, you don't get an opportunity to move into something straight away. If you think about the apartments from 600 and something up to the villas, 2-3 million. So there's something between 600,000 and 3 million. There's There's something for everyone. Not only do you have your resort facilities here, but you also have the golf resort itself. And it's a very, very nice golf course. We're going to be talking a bit more about it later, about the nice golf and the Equestrian Centre, as you say, with the air-conditioned horses. Don't worry. But yeah, this is a fabulous project. Can we go and take a look?
Of course.
Fantastic. Great. Come and show me. Come and show me the view from this spectacular penthouse. Oh, I think it's time for my sunglasses, you know?
Yeah.
There you go. This is amazing. Wow, look at this. And you've got views front and back. A lot of people are obsessed with the sea, aren't they? But actually here, there are some amazing views, which we'll have a look at in a minute, going back into the countryside and Monte Mayor. So, just to explain, we're on a penthouse terrace here, aren't we? This is a penthouse from the very first phase, 4-bedroom, private plunge pool.
Exactly.
Wow, what a spot. And you've got amazing views. Just to explain where we are, the sea. So behind us, that way, we've got Benahavis village. You can't quite see it at the moment. To the left of us, you can probably just see a little bit of the Marbella Club Golf Resort. To the right, you go a little bit further down the coast. It's a bit misty today, but you've got Estepona. And then kind of in front of us over that hill, we've got San Pedro and going towards Puerto Banús and Marbella. So we're very well placed to access everything, although it feels like we're in nature here, doesn't it?
Exactly.
I mean, we're 10 minutes from Los Flamingos Golf and probably 15, 20 minutes from the coast. And then I just explained this area of land in front of us.
This land belongs to us as well, and it's the land of where phase 2 is going to be built, the 10 villas we mentioned before. And on the left side, this platform, it's where we are going to build the South Club with the paddle, tennis courts, and the indoor swimming pool.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
So you've got something to offer everyone at the moment, haven't you? Well, when that is released, because you've still got a bit of availability in phase 1, which is built. So people can choose to have something that's key ready that they can move into straight away, or they can wait for one of the villas, which are going to be priced from around 2 million, yeah?
2 million to between 2 million and 4 million.
Depending on
how
the
big
size.
you want it. Exactly.
Yeah, okay. And who's building this? Who's the developer and the architect?
The project is designed by Pablo Villarreal. As you will agree, he's very well known.
Yeah, one of the best, most respected architects in
Exactly.
Marbella.
And the whole idea of the concept behind the project was to make the homes fit in well to the surrounding instead of the other way around.
That's fabulous. It works very well. And I think what you can do up here, because obviously there's more land to play with, you can create bigger units.
Exactly.
And even the garden ones, I've noticed some people have put a little private pool in, and so it becomes almost like a villa lifestyle,
Exactly.
but without the hassle.
Yeah, also the design was kind of, something modern, but keeping a touch of classic and rustic feeling, to make the design warmer instead of super white and...
Yeah, and I think you've achieved that. Very good. So very exciting, amazing. If you want views, this is the place. And as I say, there's plenty of options, whether you're impatient and want something right now, or whether you're happy to wait, there's something here for everybody. So, ladies, thanks for joining us. We've talked about the project and what it entails and what's involved. Tell me more about the association between Marbella Club Hills and Marbella Club Golf Resort. We're sitting in this beautiful clubhouse. Do buyers have access to all of this?
The whole area belongs to the same macro community. Meaning Marbella Club Golf Resort and Marbella Club Hills. Mm-hmm. So that gives our owners the right to play in the golf course. Okay. Always subject to paying the annual fees, like in every golf course. Okay. Yeah. But they also have access to the Equestrian Centre and to the golf course. So this is always included at always being an owner. Okay.
Okay. And if you sell the property, does that right get passed to the new owner?
No.
Okay, so it's for the first
exactly.
owners
It's
only.
for the first owners.
So they get automatic entry membership
Exactly.
to the club, and then they pay their annual fees.
Yeah, so there's at least half an hour between every play
Half an
and
hour,
every
wow,
group,
okay.
you know, so you don't feel pushed
Yeah.
by the other players which are coming after, and you don't push the other ones which are coming before, which are before you, you know, so you feel like you're playing alone in the golf.
So it's like it's almost like it is almost like a
Exactly,
private
exactly.
golf. And I understand that the way that it works here, it's priority is given to members, to hotel guests from the Marbella Club, and then general public. If there's any fees, green fees or rounds available, then they'll sell them to the public.
Yeah.
But it's
yeah.
priority for members.
Exactly. It's very controlled, and you know, that's what gives you the you know the privacy when you're playing.
Absolutely. And the clubhouse itself, this is it's quite a unique building, isn't it? It's almost like a safari lodge.
Yeah, and the main, I mean, the very beginning, it was supposed to be temporary clubhouse.
Oh, okay.
You know,
yeah.
that's why it's not that big.
Yeah.
But you know, they realized that it was perfect because you know it's something simple, it's elegant, it have the right size. You don't need more, and it makes it you know like
it
special.
feels very intimate.
Exactly.
You know, I go to a lot of clubhouses and it's they're vast and they're very impressive, but there's no one there.
Exactly.
You come here, I come here. I was saying to you, I come here a lot of the weekends because I live just around the corner, and I'll come here for lunch on a Saturday or Sunday, and there's always a buzz. You know, very often it's full, but there's always a nice atmosphere. People know each other.
Exactly.
The service is very good because it's Marbella Club related.
Well, I was about to say this, but you already said that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and the ambience is very familiar. The waiters, the service is super nice, and they know everyone, you know, so you feel like at home.
Yeah, and you feel part of a club, don't you?
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's like a family, you know.
Yeah.
So,
they almost know you by name. They know what
they
coffee
do.
you have,
Exactly.
what meal you're going to
They
take.
do, and
they memorize, and this is the good service. You know?
there's something rather comforting and 5-star about that. And I also love the fact we have cloth napkins.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You know, you go to so many places and it's little pieces of paper, but this is lovely, and the way the tables are set up. Yeah, exactly. And also here you have a little pro shop. And this is where you book your golf if you want to come in.
Exactly. I mean, and if you pay the annual fees, I mean, if you're a member of the golf course, you also get discount in the golf shop. And I mean.
Okay. Well, that's handy. That's good. That's good.
They're all actually building a bigger shop.
Okay.
Okay, where close to the entrance, they're building a new shop, and this space of the curving shop will be used to extend a little bit the interior of the clubhouse.
Fantastic. And in terms of golf, I mean, I've spoken to a lot of clients of mine actually who've played here, and they say this is right up there. This is very good quality golf course.
And it's also very, I mean, we were discussing yesterday because it's like, let's say, medium-high level golf player. I mean, it's not an easy golf course.
No, it's challenging, but it's not crazy challenging like Montemayor used to be. Where this is a really good course, and it's certainly one that, if you're a keen golfer, you should have on your list to play if you can get on. In terms of other facilities here, we have the Equestrian Centre.
Exactly.
We also have 24-hour security. It's very secure here, isn't it? You can't kind of get into different places.
Yeah, because, you know, I mean, once you arrive to the entrance, we have the security of which provides service to all the micro community, meaning Marbella Club Golf Resort and Marbella Club Hills. So we have the security. I mean, we have a car running by twice per hour during 24 hours. Yeah. Then we also have Montemayor, which has as well also security. So the area is completely.
It's very secure.
It's very secure.
Yeah, a lot of security, and a lot of our clients and also a lot of agents now are talking about the resort in general, Marbella Club Golf Resort, as a little mini Zagaleta.
Yeah.
You know, because it has a lot of the same facilities. It has obviously fantastic golf. Obviously, Zagaleta has a totally private course, so that's a little bit different. But here it also has the Equestrian Centre that Zagaleta has. It has the very good security. But when I go to the two resorts, I feel here a little bit more intimate.
Yeah, because maybe it's like
It's a little smaller,
it's
maybe.
smaller. It's not that
Yeah.
huge, you
Yeah.
know, and it's. I think it
more
has.
accessible.
It's more
It
accessible.
is.
And it has. It's more. I don't know how to say it, but it has more, in some way, personality. You know, I mean.
Yeah.
Because
You know what?
I guess it's because it's not that anonymous, you know.
I think you're right. I think you're right. It's, I mean, you know, there's a,
I mean,
a
it's,
place for
Zagaleta, it's
everyone.
amazing,
Zagaleta's
you know,
amazing.
of course.
But I think this is a really nice alternative, slightly different for different things.
Exactly.
But what I also like about what you're doing with, you know, Marbella Club Hills is the fact that now to access all of this amazing exclusive facilities, you can enter at a lower price point, which is fantastic. So now you can buy an apartment and you
Exactly.
still benefit from this amazing golf, the clubhouse, the nice, comfortable, friendly setting, the Equestrian Centre, the security.
Exactly. No,
Fantastic. Because normally you have to spend millions to access that. We live in a crazy world, and some people just like to come here, do a little bit of work, a bit of leisure, make sure their
Exactly.
families are safe and their friends are safe, and just enjoy life. I love the sense of privacy and quiet and
Exactly.
nature, but then you have places like this just literally around the corner. So yeah, it's a great concept. It's a great idea. It's a great place to be, to live, to holiday in, to work from, and come and have a look if you'd like to see more. So here I am signing off for today. You can only have so much fun, so many amazing views in such a great project. Time for me to go and do some proper work, speak to some clients and sell some properties. But wow, what about this, hey? Marbella Club Hills, come and take a look, give us a call, send us an email if you want to take a look, and we'll gladly show you around.